Right. Okay, so then back to the column now.
Okay.
How did you get into writing for the Post newspaper, and why do you do it?
Because I love reaching out to people. When I came back, I obviously read all the newspapers, and I felt that there was something missing. One of the most important things, or one of the most important assets, if not the most important asset for any organization, is its people. And there was nothing being said about people. And what I did was, I'm not a journalist. I'm not a writer. The furthest I went in terms of English was school, A-level English. But that doesn't make you a writer, does it? But what I did is I approached the Post newspaper and asked them whether they could give me a column. They asked me whether I'd written before, and I had nothing to show. I'd written just a tiny little column like this in the Financial Gazette back in Zimbabwe. But they gave me the column. I remember it was on a Thursday, and I needed to write 1,000 words by the next morning. I've got no computer, no laptop. But believe me, by Friday, I was at the Post handing over my first article. And that's how it started, and I've never looked back. Why do I write? Because every week, something comes up. I meet somebody who's got a story to tell about people issues, matters that affect people within the workplace. And so I use this column not only to reach out to people who don't have information, but to give as much as I can in terms of guidance on best practice when it comes to human resource management. It's so fulfilling when I get an SMS from a chief in Petauke saying, "I've just read your article."
Wow.
Or when I get an SMS from a young graduate who says, "I've just read the article and it has helped me." So for me, it's not about the money. It is a service that I do at no cost, but I know that I get my fulfillment by putting this information out into the market. Information is power. And what I've realized is that people don't have this information and they don't know where to find it. So it's my way of giving back to society.
I know traditional ceremonies.
Right. A lot has been said, but I guess finally you have a very bright future ahead of you. What are your plans?
My plans are very simple, and that is to become an authority in human resource management. I want to become an institution. You know, I want to create an environment that people can look back and say, "Wow, she did that." I want to leave a legacy. I want my children to talk about me long when I'm gone. I want people to talk about me when I'm gone. But not just me as an individual, but as ProSoft, the organization that I represent. I want us to be known as the organization that went out of their way to create an environment where people are able to get jobs in the most transparent manner, which unfortunately doesn't happen in most cases. You have to know somebody to get a job. But our philosophy is very simple, and that is equal employment opportunities to every Zambian. And that is what we look for in the future.
Miyanda, thank you so much. It's been an absolute honor having you on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thanks very
much.
much.
Thanks for telling us your story.
Thank you.
Miyanda's remarkable life story is one that highlights how she received help from an unusual place. Several times in life, we receive help from the most unusual places, and the worst part is we don't utilize it to its full potential. When someone hands you out a lifeline, grab it with both your hands. It may just be at a time when you feel like you're drowning, you feel like you just can't go on. Use that opportunity. Miyanda shares with us her philosophies, how they gave her strength. They helped her keep her eyes on the ball. They helped her focus. She also shares with us how determination without commitment takes you nowhere. She tells us how that sometimes taking risks can yield the most amazing results. She shares with us about hard work, self-sacrifice, and also that you can start anything, even with limited resources. All you need to do is nurture it. Don't expect overnight success, and expect to work a whole lot hard. Starting and growing a business is not anything easy. It's a lot of hard work. Nothing in life ever comes easy. My challenge to you tonight is, are you ready for it? I'm Faith Musonda. Till next week, keep forging forward and keep going beyond limits.